Broadcasting from the Dollar Car Rental Studios, it's the Dave Ramsey Show, where debt is dumb, cash is king, and the paid-off home mortgage has taken the place of the BMW as the status symbol of choice. I'm Dave Ramsey, your host. This is your show, America. Thank you for joining us. Open phones at 888-825-5225. That's 888-825-5225. James starts us off this hour, and James is in Missouri. Hey, James, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for taking my call, and thanks for helping everybody.
Sure, thank you. How can I help?
Well, sir, I have started a small business this year, heating and air conditioning, and I'm pretty much drowning in the business and personally. We have done about $110,000 worth of sales in roughly 6 months, 5 months, but our expenses have been like $70,000. And we're not quite rice and beans, but we're cheesy rice and beans. And I don't know where we're going wrong, or I don't know what to do.
Okay. What did you do before you opened the business? You're obviously in the heating and air business, right?
I've done this 20 years. That's my whole life.
What was your last position? Were you...
I was lead installation technician.
Okay, all right. And so obviously the installation part of it you understand. You're doing a great job selling because you sold quite a bit of it. You're not doing a great job managing your expenses or estimating your jobs.
Well, a lot of it has been, I've bought all of the equipment. I've bought lots of equipment.
More than you should have.
Tools and,
more than you should have.
And I've bought it out of savings. I've bought it with, what profit I've made off jobs and a little bit on credit cards.
Yeah. But you bought stuff that you couldn't afford to buy.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah. And so you got to stop buying equipment. It's killing your margin.
Right. The thing is, if I don't have the tools, I can't do the job.
Yeah. Well, there's some jobs you can't do then.
Right.
Because you won't have the tools. But you're not going to go broke that way. Let me just tell you, man, you're in a business where there's no end to the amount of tools you can buy.
Right.
You can tool yourself out of business, and you're well on your way. I got them around here, man. I got these computer guys in this building, and they'll fill this whole stinking building full up with dadgum Rolls-Royce computers. And my answer is no, use the old one. When we can't get her done with that, then go slow. But we're not gonna buy toys and broadcast equipment and computers and cameras, and we're not gonna just buy microphones and everything else around here. We have the same thing. We got a bunch of gadget gurus around this place, and they will spin me into oblivion if I allow them to.
Right, and I totally understand that.
You're doing it to yourself.
I bought as much of it used as I could possibly buy. There were a few things that had to be brand new. Somehow, I got one tool for $3,000.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You can't buy any more tools.
Right.
You're done. Now go make some profit with the ones you have.
Right.
Or go back to work for somebody else.
I got you.
That's the thing, because we've analyzed this. You're good at getting the business. And are you charging too cheap for the jobs?
I'm average with everyone else.
Okay, so there's three sides of the equation. There's the total, which means you can sell. You brought in 110,000 gross. Well, that's good news, because a lot of technicians can't close the sales. So you're way ahead of the average cat doing that. You obviously are an expert at heat and air. I mean, that's not in question. You know how to do that. You've been doing it 20 years. So the install part and managing that's not a problem. What's killing you is expenses, and it's labor and tools or something that's eating all your margin, because other people are making a living and making a profit with the price structure that you have.
Right. Now, one other issue, fuels. The main thing that's eating me up, like 40% of our profit is going to fuel. And it's just, our fuel bill is killing me on top of that.
I'm sorry, gasoline for the trucks?
Yes, one truck, one vehicle.
40% of your profit?
Yep.
Where are you doing these jobs? In North Dakota?
No, some of them are as much as 50, 60, 70 miles away.
You're not bidding them properly then. You have to bid a trip charge in addition to the actual job because of how far you're driving to do the work.
I got you.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example, okay? I got a lake house. I built a lake house a couple years ago. We tore down the old and built a new one. The local guy there decided that since Dave Ramsey was building the house, that he was going to get rich. And so he bids my heating and air at like $56,000 for this house. And I had just built a house, and I knew that was double what it should be. So he's trying to gig me, all right? And so I called my guy 67 miles away that did my house here in town, and said, look, bid this, and I can pay you a major trip charge, and you'll still get the job, because this other guy's trying to take me to school. And so he comes in 28 grand with the trip charge, half with driving 67 miles and charging me for the drive.
Right.
So charge him for the drive, dude. Or don't take those jobs. Those jobs aren't profitable if they're too far away.
Right. The way I kind of looked at it was $5 is better than no dollars.
No, it's not either. Not either, because what we're doing is we're going through your P&L, you and I right now, and we're doing a business analysis of why it's not working, and it's tools and fuel.
Well, do you have a recommendation of some business classes or a book?
Sure. I'll send you a copy of our book, Entree Leadership, and it'll walk you through a whole bunch of things. And you can probably jump into our all-access community and learn a bunch there. There's a bunch of heat and air guys all over the country in that all-access community. But I'll start you with the book, and then you look at that. But the thing is, just listening to you, I think you've got the chops to do this. But I think you're going to have to put some guardrails and learn to say no. And that means, no, I can't drive halfway over there to do this thing unless I charge extra for that long drive. And no, we can't buy tools with all our money because our kids want to eat.
Right.
And that's the no's.
That's been a little bit of my issue. I understand everything about the business.
You do?
Except the business side.
Yeah. But, I mean, you actually know more about the business side than you think you do, because you were able to describe it to me in one 5-minute phone call. And we were able to very quickly to drill down and find the problem. And it's not because I'm a genius, it's because you know your business. So your pricing is right. You didn't call me up and go, I can't seem to get anybody to buy heating and air. You're selling the crap out of it at reasonable average pricing, not too high, not too low. So we're not going to question about that. You know enough about the business to know that. You know how to do the install. You know how to actually perform the service. You know a lot about that. You know you're spending too much on tools, but you've just rationalized it and said I had to have one, and you got to stop that. And you've taken these other jobs knowing there wasn't profit in them, and you got to stop that or kick the price up for a trip charge so that they're profitable, and then you're glad you're driving 50 miles. Make it a happy job. I'm glad I'm going over there because I'm making some extra money going over there to do that. Or you get outbid on that one. Oh well, all money's not good money. Hey, you got this, man. Hold on. I'll have Kelly give you a copy of the book. You're going to make it. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Folks, let's cut through the bull. Interest rates are exceptionally low, so you're missing out if you have not called Churchill Mortgage to see if you can save money on your home.